In our top stories tonight, the proposed Hyatt Hotel impact studies revealed. Barbadian students perform well in an international essay competition. A man collapses and dies at Rendezvous Hill. And in sports, the Windies pull off a thriller at Kensington Oval.
Broadcasting from our studios in the Pine St. Michael, this is CBC Newsnight, starting now.
Very good evening to you. I'm Lisa Broom. Thanks for joining us. The much talked about environmental impact assessment for the proposed Hyatt development was put on the table during the latest town hall meeting for the proposed hotel. The absence of the study was a contentious issue for some and led to a campaign against the construction of the hotel. Well, since presenting the project planned for Bay Street, the EIA has been sent to the Town and Country Planning Department for review. Kishmar Sinjis reports.
The proposed area, including the project site, was assessed under the EIA. Officials had to determine the potential impacts during the planning, construction, and operation phases. Baseline studies covered several areas, including sewage, drainage, ambient air, and noise quality. Planning consultant Vincent Allen shed some light on the study.
In this regard, we look at the criterion pollutants, which included sulfur dioxide, nitrogen nitrates, particulate matter, both PM10 and PM2.5, and carbon dioxide. These are the pollutants that mainly affect human health and well-being. So it's important to look at what existed in the site to see if they were below the national standards.
A social impact study was also conducted in the nearby community. Several improvements are being looked at following a traffic impact assessment.
We look therefore at improving those bus laybys in the area that would allow free access of flow for the traffic in the area. The Jerusalem roundabout, that was one of the most challenging. It was slightly almost at capacity, and we recommend increasing the lane capacity in that area after the hotel is built to ensure that there be free flow traffic. In addition, we look at constructing sidewalks, and especially along the project site, that will effectively reduce the conflict between pedestrians and traffic in the area.
Members of the public again raised their concerns. Among them, developers not listening at the threat the project poses to Bridgetown's designation as a World Heritage Site. Peter Thompson suggests it points to a lack of respect.
The government of Barbados responded by compulsory acquisition of the adjoining property so that you as developers would have the opportunity to address the concerns expressed by Barbadians. So what did you do? You changed from a Hyatt-centric brand to a Hyatt-Ziva brand and dramatically increased the scale of development by about 93% to 380 hotel rooms and 40 condominiums.
A marine impact assessment for the Hyatt-Ziva is still being prepared and is expected to be completed shortly. Kishmar Senjis, CBC News.
Thanks, Kishmar. Well, Barbados surpassed the global average for the number of award-winning entries in the 2019 Queen's Commonwealth Essay Competition. The competition, which was established in 1883, is the world's oldest schools international writing contest. Rian Phillips tells us more.
30% of the 30 local pieces submitted won awards in comparison to the average of 30% from other countries. Education Subcommittee Chair for the Barbados branch of the Royal Commonwealth Society, Brenda Pope, says the young writers performed well.
Our Barbadian youth turned out again in force and submitted diverse, exciting, and praiseworthy entries. 40% of them were in fact award-winning, although unfortunately none of them made it to the final cohort of 4.
Providence Secondary School caught 9 of the 12 prizes across the junior and senior levels. Writing on the theme of a connected Commonwealth, one of its students, Nicholas Taylor, finished in the top 140 out of the 11,000 plus global entries.
I feel like there is a bit of a problem when it comes to climate and problems like pollution, and I try and do what I can, but I think what we need the most is awareness, so try to spread some of that.
Providence Secondary Principal Tim Ball says students and teachers worked hard to prepare the pieces.
The art of writing an essay has never grown out of style, and our English teachers emphasized it last year. The students worked very, very hard, and I was proud of them last year because I think we had 9 entries at this last year that were acknowledged, and this year again I think we have 9.
And in the senior category, Kaya Knight of Dayton Griffith won a gold award.
I feel very happy to be winning the essay today. The piece I submitted, the title of the essay is called Message in a Bottle. I tried to, from the perspective of a sea creature who has been through the global changes and how it's been negatively affecting the ocean.
Barbados won 3 gold, 3 silver, and 6 bronze awards during the 2019 edition of the competition. Rianne Phillips, CBC News.
Thanks, Rianne. An unidentified man collapsed and died on Rendezvous Hill, Christchurch today. According to police, the incident was reported by a passerby around 10 this morning. The cause of death is still undetermined. However, police say foul play is not suspected. Well, it's official. Former Barbados Prime Minister Professor Owen Arthur has now been named as the chairman of regional airline Liat. This is according to a statement from the airline, which also identified 4 Barbadians as being appointed to the board of directors. These include prominent businessman Mark Maloney, as well as former civil servant Juanita Thornton Powlett, Michael Holder, and Robert Riley. The airline stressed that the 4 Barbadian members were selected for having demonstrated exceptional records of performance and service to the industry and to the region. It added that Chairman Professor Arthur will be tasked to undertake a special assignment to meet with regional prime ministers to discuss sustainability of the airline. The airline further stated that it was looking forward to working together with the new board to foster and strengthen regional transportation and integration. Other board members include Carolyn Town, Lennox Weston, and Sir Robin Yearwood, who were appointed by Antigua and Barbuda, and banker Isaac Solomon from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.